Well, as overnight thunderstorms in the La Crosse area lingered into the morning, organizers of the fitness festival were worried they would have to cancel all of today's popular marathons. But after working with the National Weather Service, they realized they had a small window of time where it would be safe for people to run. News 8's Jenna Traum joins us now live in our studio with a look at how it all played out. Jenna?
Lou, for a while, the runners weren't sure if they'd even have a chance to cross the finish line today. Organizers eventually decided to cancel the full marathon and relay, but gave those runners the opportunity to run in the half marathon instead. An hour and a half late, they finally took off. And I think it's safe to say there was one runner in particular who was grateful for the change. Chris Culhane wasn't supposed to be running in this half marathon. He traveled into town to run a whole 26.2 miles in the La Crosse Fitness Festival's full marathon. That was before it got canceled because of the weather.
I was a little bit surprised, kind of upset, but once I found out we still run the half, I was fine. And being done now, I'm kind of glad it was only a half.
And that's not just because it was only half the distance. It's also because he finished first.
Christopher Culhane from Shawano. Nice job, Christopher.
I looked back a couple times towards the end and realized there wasn't anyone right behind me, so I think I kind of knew then, but I was just trying to finish strong.
Event coordinator Pam Feaster says she's glad all of the events didn't have to be canceled and that there were plenty of runners who weren't going to let the rain stand in their way of crossing the finish line.
Woo! The fact that people wanted to come out and battle the weather and, you know, there's a testament of their motivation and desire or their level of maybe instability, I don't know.
The rain wasn't bad, but I wore these short, like the kind of basketball shorts that were really bad. They're fine when they're dry, but they got completely wet, so I was pulling up my shorts the whole second half of the race.
But despite the soggy shorts, he still managed to have a good time.
It was just fun. I really enjoy running, so I'm just thankful to God to be out here and healthy and able to do it, so it was a good time.
It's not just the runners who were dedicated enough to make it out to the race today. Despite the rain, delays, and cancellations, a majority of the event's volunteers still showed up to help out.
All right, thanks a lot for that report, Jenna. Now, it did cost full marathon runners $10 more to register than those who signed up for the half marathon. Right now, event organizers do not plan to give any refunds since the full marathoners were allowed to run in the half.